Honorable Chair, Vice Chair.
The loan request was presented to members of Parliament on the Committee of the National Economy by technocrats who were led by the State Minister for Finance Haruna Kasoro and Opolot Okasai, the State Minister for Energy. Details of the loan request show that the project will facilitate a rapid scale-up of electricity connections through expansion and intensification of national grid and mini-grid networks to connect residential, commercial and industrial facilities.
To see at parish level the households receive electricity, commercial enterprises and industrial parks. These are our targets because we want to promote the use of energy for productive uses.
At least 1.2 million potential customers that qualify for a pole and non-pole connection will be connected to the grid according to the plan.
We have erected electricity lines, but in many places, even at household level, a pole is in the compound, but the owners of the house cannot afford to get connected to that pole. This project is actually going to enable us implement the free connection policy. That's why the minister was talking of a target of 1,070,000 households going to be connected.
The project will increase the percentage of people whose premises are connected to the national grid from the current 24% to 44% by 2027. But MPs are concerned there is a need to review the performance of the previous loans advanced to the Ministry of Energy.
The loan that we gave, and they said they were going to supply power in the whole country. By that time, there were around 3 loans which we are running. And they convinced us that the others we are going to move as this was going to move. And there was goodwill in the house. The goodwill we used to accept and pass the loan, we got very, very much disappointed. That you could not see a single MP saying, I saw them in my area.
Look at Nablatuk district. Nablatuk district, most of the institutions never benefited from the loan because the schools were not connected to power, and also some of administrative units were not connected, and the health centers.
They also want the ministry to explain the expenditure of the money that was extended to the ministry to have people have free electricity connections, because at the moment, people who want to be connected are asked to pay between Uganda shillings 700,000 and 1 million shillings.
People are paying for the poles, and yet the government has gotten money to make sure that people are freely connected to the grid. But they delay you up to when you cough money. So these are things we are talking about. Let us be realistic. People are tired.
How many households did they connect under that arrangement? And what happened to the rest of the money?
That's what we're saying, but why do they need more money? Yet they have not accomplished the others. They have left to work incomplete. But the ministers explained that there was shortage of funds, and also there was a lot of effect on COVID that affected the performance of the loan.